Welcome to this episode of Motorhouse, the show for motorheads. We are pleased to bring you coverage of the Ísafjarðar Torfæra in Egilsstaðir. This is round 3 of the Icelandic Formula Offroad Championship. Egilsstaðir is in the northeast corner of Iceland. This is a great competition with very challenging tracks and 21 teams competing from all over Iceland and 4 from Norway, a total of 25 cars. Starting off the competition will be Thorþór. This guy is working hard to become the next Icelandic champion. If he cannot win with the most points, Thor might take the title of crowd favorite, as his driving style commands attention from everyone. Here he goes, up the hill. Oh, but he flips over. That's the end of his points, so it's 190 for Thorþór on track 1. Michael Stoffer, I might be saying that wrong because he's from Norway, and I'm not from Norway, so I can't say his name properly. But here he comes. He's doing a good job. And if you're not familiar with the points system, he's driving through the gates marked by the sticks. The white one has to be on the left of the truck, and the red one has to be on the right. There's only 4 meters between the sticks, and most of the cars are over 2 meters wide. Oh, Ásmundur comes tumbling down the hill. Only 110 points for him. Egilsstaðir, this guy is like the Chuck Norris of Torfæra. He's been doing this for so long, he gives lessons to all the new drivers who are coming up. And the best way to learn how to drive Torfæra is to watch Egilsstaðir's footage. Here he comes, through another gate. He's getting ready to go up the hill. His car is not the most powerful, but it is certainly the most reliable in Formula Offroad competition. Oh, back down the hill for Gisli. Gunni Grimsson, the Cube. This car only has half an engine, because it's a 4-cylinder. Yes, half the power of everyone else. But he does well, and with much less weight, he doesn't need as much power. Guðlaugur Helgason. This car is amazing. This guy hasn't been racing the Torfæra as long as everyone else, but he's doing very well. There he goes up the hill. Nicely done. 330 points. Almost a full boat. Haukar Einarsson. Team Hekla, number 16. Here he goes. He's a new engine this year, and he's doing very well, but not quite enough. Aron Svansson, he cannot find the next gate. There he is. Oh, gravity got in the way. He can't get over the hill. 40 points for Aron. Michael Stoffer. Here he goes, another Norwegian driver, trying to teach the Icelanders how it's done. Up the hill, up the hill. Oh, and he's over. Can he make the gate? Turn, turn, turn. All right, he's splitting the gate. He's racking up the penalty points. And here he goes. I think maybe he needs a GPS. It looks like he's lost. He's not sure where to go. Okay, here we go. He found it. Backing up is some penalty points. Now he's going through the next gate. He's got to turn left and go back up the hill. Go up the hill. Go up the hill. Up, 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 up. Oh! It looks fancy, but it's not quite enough. Guðmundur Eliasson. So this guy has had to take over driving the car this year by surprise. Now here comes Fjónir, another fairly new driver to Torfæra. He's only been driving for 2 years, stuck on the hill. Birkir Sigurðsson, another Icelandic driver, comes up, got some penalty points there for backing up. He's trying to make the turn. Okay, he's got one wheel in the gate. Here he comes. This is B-Sick Racing. Does a lot of drifting as well as the Torfæra competitions. Oh, now he's got to back up again. He's getting a lot of penalty points. He's got to be able to get through the gate. Turn, go up the hill. Up, up, up. Hit the gas. It's the long skinny one on the right. Oh, not quite enough power to get up the hill. 90 points for him. Kristmundur Dagson. Oh, stuck on the hill. Roger Fossen, stuck on the hill. This hill is taking a lot of the cars out of the competition. Here comes Thorþór. There he goes over the hill. Oh, almost out of bounds. He's got to back up to try to make the turn. Got to get through that gate in order to continue. If the drivers don't clear each gate, they have to stop the run, as they cannot get any more points. Oh, and he hit the stick, so he does get a penalty points. Here comes Thor, down the hill. Oh, now he's Gonna have to back up again if he's gonna make the next gate. Oh, now he's driving like an upset teenager, so you know, he knows he's taking the penalty points. He doesn't want to give up all these points. Thor is really trying to be the next champion of Iceland. He cannot afford to be losing points and making room for the others. Thorland, here he comes down, down the hill. It's hard to see just from the computer just how steep this hill is, and with all this loose gravel, this guy, he's gonna back up. So there's 40 penalty points just for backing up. Now he goes through the gate, but he hit it, got some more penalty points. He's trying to get up the hill. Looked like he might do it, but just not quite enough. Gisli Onsen, here he comes. Everyone watch, because this is the master is giving lessons right now. He's gonna go up, and he's over the hill. Look at that. Well done, Gisli. So some penalty points, but a full run. Danny Thunder, Green Thunder Racing, stuck on the hill. Rune Grimson in the cube. Make that Honda motor sing. And that runs over. 130 points for him. Gerhard Grimson. Here he's coming. He's going up. And there he is. Following Gisli's lead. Haker Einarsson is trying. Look at that. That LS motor singing. Wheels turning. It's no problem. Makes it look easy. Ingo is one of the most reliable drivers in Formula Offroad competition. It's a pleasure to watch all the time. And Atli Amel, another contender for the Icelandic champion this year. He's doing very well, but on this hill, he's just in the wrong place at the right time. Christian, you're supposed to keep the wheels down. Okay, there we go. Track number 3. Gumund Ellison. Go. And he's coming back down. It's much easier if you stay on the wheels, but it's much more fun to watch when you don't. Fjolnir Gudmundsson, here he goes. It's a new motor, new suspension, a lot new on this car this year. Birgir Sigurðsson also cannot quite clear that last gate. Roger Fossen, let's see if the Norwegian can get up. And he comes back down. Makes for some great clips and some footage, though, when they flip over. Thor Thormer, he's not going to be satisfied if he doesn't get to the top. And there he goes. He's just going to keep pushing that car. Here he comes. It's hard sometimes. You hit the brakes because you don't want to fall down the hill the wrong way. You can see in the terrain, it's very hard for him to get the car aimed back in line for the next gate, and to clear the gate without taking the penalty points for hitting the sticks. Alright, Thor. He's probably checking the map of the track to make sure he's going the right way. He doesn't want to lose any more points for today. And there he goes. He's off the course. Thor Egil, here comes. Up and over. Nicely done. Lot of penalty points. Now he has to back up, get some more penalty points. It is actually possible to get negative points on a track. You can have more penalty points than you can earn. So, although it looks like 40 points is not a lot, at least he's not going backwards in the points. But he's not going forwards when he's stuck. Gisli Onsen, here he goes. The master, again, giving lessons. Gisli has been competing since the 1980s, and he's taken 5 or 6 Icelandic champions titles. He has spent many years retired and decided he wasn't going to race, and he came back for one race in 2012, and he appeared in 2017 in the USA in the Formula Offroad competition in Tennessee. We always love watching him drive, and when he starts to talk about Tofra, everyone listens, because he's so clever when he drives, so much to share, and so much to teach everyone. But here he comes, and now he's going to have to make a repair to the fender. Gerhard, nice. He jumped up, but not forward. He's stopping in the points. Haker. Well, it looks like Haker's going to rack up some penalty points here because 30 is not what he's used to. He's trying hard to stay at the top of the pack this year also. A lot of time and effort and investment in his car last winter with a new motor and redoing everything, but he really is doing a pretty good job. Make that LS motor sing. Haker, he's definitely not scared of hitting the gas. And now he's off the course. Ingo. You see a lot of very low points scoring. These tracks in Egilsstaðir are very difficult this year. Several tracks, not one single car made it all the way through. And so it's great competition, especially with so many cars. Nicely done, Ingo. Look at that. He's jumping up. Looks like he's serious about this competition. He wants to go down in history as grading the points. Atle Jamel. Here he comes. He's doing a very good job. Compared to everyone else, he might have more points this round than anyone. He's trying hard to navigate through the gate, wants as few penalty points as possible. And he goes up, 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 and back down. Aaron Svanson, here he goes. Oh, I don't think he was supposed to make a left at the top. Wrong directions. Christian Samuelson, again, it's a right at the top of the hill, guys. Okay, Gisli Jonsson at the top, Atle Jamel close behind him, and Gulagar Helgason not far behind him. So the top three are very close, only 60 points separate. Okay, here we are, track number 4. Gudmund Ellison leading things off. Looks like he's doing pretty well. He's got to find the gate though. He's got to get the car through it. It's a little bit like threading a needle in a windstorm, blindfolded after a night of drinking, because it can be very difficult. He's got to back up a little bit now. It's difficult to see the red stick on the right, but the white stick that goes on the left of the car, it's easier to see. There we go. He has to get up a little bit to the left, up, 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 and he's coming back down. Gravity wins again. Okay, nice run though, Gudmundur. Here we go. Kristmundur Dagson. Here he's going. This guy, he loves to drive. It's a very good car. It's been around a long time. He doesn't do a lot of competitions, but when he does, he's fun to watch. Fourth Horner. Here we go. Something to prove. Whoa! I'm not sure he was cleared for takeoff. The Icelandic Air Police might come and give him a ticket. What a flight. What a great shot. You can always count on Thorthormer to give a good show, even if he doesn't get high in the points, although with 310 points, almost a full run. He knows it too. Asmundur Ingolson, he's going up through the gate. Is he gonna make it? Oh, and he comes back down. I think he got one wheel into the gate. And 3 tumbles. No extra points for extra tumbles, but it is fun to watch. Gisli Geir, the master, taking us to school. That's how it's done. Nicely done, Gisli. Danny Thunder, here he comes. It's easy to say that the object is to race up the hill. Here we go, Gudni Grimson in the cube. Look at that, the 4-cylinder, the lightweight, no problem sailing over the hill. Nay. You're not supposed to do that. He read the directions wrong, apparently. Gulagar Helgason is trying to get up the hill. There we go. Haker Einarsson, can he do it? Plenty of power in this car. Oh! Trying to follow Thor's lead, but his landing's not quite as graceful. Nicely done. Back on the wheels and driving back down. Ingo, here he goes in the Guten Reborn car. And he's also, you can see that the cars have a tendency to go to the left when they go up. Each car changes the track for the next car. All the dirt and the dust and the rocks you see flying. Here we go, Atle Jamel. This is going to be a tough one to follow now because he's changed the track towards the top. I'm getting helped out of the car. We'll check him out and make sure he's okay. It's terrible crashes. Most of the time, no injuries at all. Here's Aaron Swanson. And flipping over, has to stop the run. 160 points for Aaron. Christian Samuelsson. Here he goes. Nice look at the top of his car, and there's a nice look at the bottom of his car. 150 points this time. It's a very tough track. Thank you for watching Motorhouse. Here we go, track number 5, Fjolnir Gudmundsson. This is the car Eva. It's been around for many years, but not in this way. Completely redesigned this winter. New suspension, new wheelbase length, new motor. Kristmann of Dagsen flips over. Thorthormer. He's not set. Oh, wow! If we were giving points for altitude, he would win. 2 flip overs the hard way, back on the wheels, and he knows he's done well. Oh, here we go, waiting for the landing. Nice. It's great to have the GoPro inside looking at the drivers. Thumbs up, he's definitely okay. Egilsstaðir, here he's going. Oh, he's in that pit there. You can see just how difficult it is. Up and, whoa! Gisli, you're on fire. I know you're a hot driver, but this is ridiculous. You can see that the flames are still under the dash. He knows it. He's waving for the crew to come with the fire extinguishers, and he's out of the car. You'd think he was 20 years old, the way he moves quickly. He knows it's serious when the car's on fire. Has to get out. Here comes Gudni, just rolling over on his back. All right, Geir Evert, determined to do a little bit better than Gudni, comes around the corner. Oh, and a sharp left at the end. It's not the right way. Someone get Geir a GPS for the next track. Maybe he can find all the way. Ulaga Helgason, here he comes. And unable to get up at the end. You can see just how tough the end of that hill is. Hagar Einarsson also unable to make it. Engelford, a little bit more speed and power. Clips the gate, but then comes down the hard way. 2 rollovers. He's moving around. He's okay. Atli Jamel, making it look easy. Nicely done. Through the gate. He's going. He's got that final gate to get up. Oh, and he's through. Nicely done, Atli. A few penalty points, but 270, and makes it all the way through the last gate. Christian Samuelsson can't quite get through the last gate. Got his front wheel in, and now he's going to flip over. So, 220 points, not bad for the standings. And, oh, nice. He can get himself down the hill. Okay, track number 6. This is the time track. If you're not familiar with it, they're going to let all the cars run, and the very fastest car will get the full ride of 350 points. For every 1/10 of a second behind the fastest time, you get 1 point less. So at 318 points, he was 4.2 seconds behind the leader. If that makes sense to everyone. Oh, looks like he drank maybe a little bit of the water. Some steam off the engine. No flame, no fire. Keep going. Thorthormer, he comes in. He's going to try hard to get the 350 points and the title of the fastest man on the hill today. Thor is never afraid of hitting the gas pedal, and it's a good thing his car has good brakes. Asmund Ingolson, here he comes. He's going to go through the gate. You got to go a little faster than that if you want all the points. Although a slow and steady run minimizes the penalty points and keeps you from flipping over or going off the track. Of course, if you go off the track, no more points. Oh, Danny Thunder. There's no penalty points for reversing on the time track, but it does take time. And so, the more time you take, the less points you get. Although there is a minimum of 150 points awarded if you complete the track. Come on, Danny. Gotta hit that gas. There we go. Hidden through the last gate. Nicely done. Geir Evert. Here he comes. It looks like he's serious about it this time. He's not going to let Thor have the best time. He's coming in. Got to be careful not to get any penalty points. Hitting the gate. He's doing pretty well. Looks like he's going to be... Oh, through the water. Slowed down a little bit. Through the last gate. 340 points. He has the best time and only 10 penalty points. Gulager Helgason, here he comes. He's going to run a little bit slower than the leader probably. Not doing quite as well, but a nice clean run. Oh, flip over at the end. It's always fun to watch and wonder if they're going to flip right back to the wheels or if they're going to need some help. Heikki Reynisson, he's coming around. He also wants to beat Thor and get all the highest points, and I think he's not going to do it. A little bit slower, 321 points for Heikki. Atli Jamal, again, a contender for the Icelandic champion and serious about getting all the points he can get in the tracks. These guys, with the time track being track number 6, it's the best opportunity for them to earn points for today. And they've had struggles on some of the hills. And so it's anybody's game at this point. You just have to be the fastest guy and make sure not to flip over or make a mistake that costs you the points. 327 for Atli Jamal. Thor Egil, he comes in. He's looking like he's doing a pretty good job. Not quite as fast as he could be, though. He's going to be almost 10 seconds behind the leader at the end and makes a nice run, but only 242 points. Guðmundur Ellerson, here he comes. He wants to do well, but being a little bit careful, having less experience driving than some of the other guys. I think he's going to do pretty well on the time. Very few penalty points, though. 297. Nice run. Fjolnir. He has a great car. He's a great driver for very little experience. Here he comes. He's going to be... Whoa! Whoa! No! Oh, gosh. That left arm. That doesn't look good. Some smoke from the motor. Yeah, look at this. Never want to see a driver hurt. Okay, at the end we have Atli Jamal on top, Thor Thormur, then Heikki Reynisson trying to follow him. Atli has a nice lead.
Hvernig fannst þið keppnin í dag, svona brautalega séð?
Þetta voru virkilega svona grimma brautir. Maður þurfti alveg að taka á því. Þetta var bara mjög gaman.
Uppáhaldsbraut í dag?
Það gerir þriðja brautin, hún var heldur góð.
Jæja Þór, það annars þetta í dag, til hamingju.
Það gaf fyrir það. Það samt ekki nógu gott. Fyrsta alltaf betra.
Já. Hvernig að horfa niður í svona stóru stökki?
Ég held ég ætlaði bara aldrei að lenda, en það var allavega alveg pottþétt að ég var ekki að fara að lenda upp á það, ég var það lengi niður.
Já, akkurat.
Það alveg svoleiðis.
Uppáhaldsbraut í dag?
Held að vera fjórðabrautin, þó maður hafi velt í henni. Það var eitthvað klikkað við hana.
Finnst þið gaman að keppa þetta?
Já, ég held að þetta sé eitt skemmtilegasta svæði. Það býður upp og svo mikla möguleika. Þú veltur, þú tekur stór stökk en er kannski ekki að skemma mikið.